We haven't done one of these in a really long time.
Oh, it's on?
It is. It's always on. Well, it's not always on, but...
We haven't done a Q&A?
We haven't done a Q&A. Have you ever done a Q&A on my channel? I'm not sure if you have.
Yeah,
I feel like you have to
probably.
have done that.
I don't know. How long have you been a YouTube channel?
A little over 2 years now. So...
That's crazy.
Today, we are going to be answering some questions that people asked us on Instagram in 2 different ways. It's via my story, via a post. I picked like 6 or 7 of them, and we're going to be slowly enjoying these peanuts at the same time.
Good to see how cumulative they are.
Yeah, maybe. So
that's hot. I've had that.
Yeah, these are freaking hot. I've had these a couple times, but I haven't had the other brands or the other.
Oh, the mild.
The other.
Those look delicious.
Kinds of them. So apparently they're all Carolina Reaper. They're made by Blazing Foods, the same guy who did the Death Nut. The Death Nut 2.0.
Oh, yeah, that guy knows how to do.
Yes, he does. He's a really nice guy too. I talked to him on Instagram for a
His
little
name's
while.
Jim.
His name's David. David Foy.
David Foy, he's a good guy. He's like,
so
I'm gonna invite him to my wedding.
Let's open the
that already happened.
The mild ones. See, let's see what it is. Okay, so Super Jumbo XL Virginia Peanuts, pure cane sugar, Carolina Reaper pepper mash, Carolina Reaper peppers, sea salt and spice. So these are, I mean, the Carolina Reapers are in this twice to be the mild version.
Put them in there, and then like put a few more ingredients. Put them in there again.
I know, right? So let me get my phone out and we can get into the questions, but where you can have a peanut.
There's 2.
You can hear cheer. Look, I can like see Reaper on the peanut, but
Okay. That's delicious.
It's so good. Okay, Jonathan Zapata 19. This is a question for me. And for you. Why do you like spicy challenges? So why do you like spicy food?
I don't. I like spicy food. I love spicy food, but I don't necessarily like the ones that like are gonna get me on the couch holding my stomach. You know.
See, these actually pack a good.
These are perfect.
These are amazing.
Those are perfect.
These are so good.
I like heat.
Absolutely.
In my mouth, but I don't like.
I'm just gonna toss a couple more.
Burning and
just
hurting.
So, when it comes to the spicy challenges,
they're dangerous.
They're so dangerous. They're so good. When it comes to spicy challenges, I generally like the challenge aspect of it. Like the more spicy food you eat, the higher your like spicy food tolerance goes up. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I talk about this a lot of times with like other guys who run YouTube channels and just the people around here, but I feel like on the mouth side of it, I'm pretty good nowadays. It's the stomach side of it that's so awful.
It's bad.
It's the repercussions from eating these things. And so you prepare for it with like milkshakes or peanut butter, or bananas, or sandwiches or something like that.
I never do.
All right,
I also used to do everything.
Have to.
When you started this channel, I was really good and I did everything with you. Mm-hmm. And then after the end, I was like, I don't want to do this so much anymore.
Dude, it gets rough, man.
But then my tolerance, like you're still a superhuman. I'm not good anymore. I'm not as good.
I'm okay in the mouth, but like I feel like my stomach is getting weaker and weaker as I eat these like super spicy things.
It might be.
I don't know.
That chip messed me up too. Like the second generation of this one chip challenge.
Oh yeah.
I ate it on my channel. That's the only time I've ever done a hot video.
That's crazy. When I did the Death Wings in Vegas, I didn't eat anything before going into that. I did not prep my stomach at all.
It was a dark weekend.
And that was the worst possible idea, worst idea I could have possibly had. I made something that was going to give me cramps. Like took it to the extreme. Mm. I like could not have screwed up worse.
Yeah. Okay. Also, since this is Q&A, I can just say whatever I want. If you go on that video, everyone's like, Andy can't shut up and start talking about his own thing, and like
I couldn't talk.
I know, so I was trying to make your video better.
Yeah, I
by
couldn't
talking.
Talk. Exactly.
And everyone just likes to say screw Andy, so I'm like, I was just trying to make the video a video.
Yeah. Well, the comments that are no longer there, that happened a lot.
Oh, you can't read the comments anymore.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm part of that YouTube stuff.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hopefully YouTube doesn't just explode.
No, I hope not. Okay.
This video exists.
It does, and there's comments in it. I hope.
Yeah.
This is one for brothers. Why are you obsessed with tacos?
Should we go to the next?
I think we got 2 questions per bag basically.
Oh, okay. Why am I obsessed with tacos? I just generally like them.
I think it's a perfect vehicle for food.
It's
so easy.
It is.
You put whatever you want in it. Like you can literally have anything. It doesn't even have to be like Mexican food. I've had tacos that have
like a pita.
Italian. Yeah, I've had like Italian flavors. I've had Thai flavors. I've had all kinds of things.
You just hold it.
You pick it up and you eat it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's as a kid I used to like soft tacos better, and now like as an adult you're like, oh, crunchy. But the really good ones are ones that are like crunchy or crispy. Yeah,
they're both.
But so they hold like a hard, but then they kind of have some like texture to them when you chew. But also I think tacos look cool, like they're visually a cool looking food, and they're fun to draw, and they're just funny. I don't know, it's just a taco. Like,
tacos are awesome.
It's like it's the perfect food item.
I just like I just like the simplistic and how different they can be, and the fact that you can just pick it up.
Yeah.
And they're not fancy. You know, like
No.
the good ones are cheap. You know, like you can get you're talking $2, and you can have some of the best food you've ever had in your life. You know?
can get better at them too, because you can suck at eating tacos.
You can suck at eating
You
tacos.
can get better. There's a skill level.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the medium.
I think these are actually be hot.
I know these might actually be hot.
I know that's hot.
Yeah, these are legitimately hot. Okay, so medium heat level. Maybe. Oh, this has got ghost peppers. This is the first one to say. The first one doesn't say anything. All right, then the peanuts, pure cane sugar, Carolina Reaper pepper mash, same as that, Reaper peppers, and then these actually, it's literally the same ingredients, just added ghost peppers to it as well.
It'll be good. I don't know if I'll. Here, this is a big one. I don't know if I'll be having a second one of these.
Oh, I got the biggest one.
I'll do per question.
All right, so. No, it was my part. Brandy_boy asked the last question. Sorry about that.
My Brian.
All right, this is from
Hot. This is hot.
Skate Revive Boys.
What's up, Katie?
What will happen when the lifeline wall is full? Will you guys create another wall for the decks, or what are we gonna do?
So
We're literally having this conversation live right now because we've not really.
You might
discussed
have
it.
some heat enthusiasts that don't actually know we have a skateboard company in operation going.
Yes. So, other than this, I own a multiple skateboard companies with this guy right here. One of them being Revive Skateboards, and we have a skate park that's on the other side of 2 walls right through there. And every board graphic we've ever created, we have them hanging up on the wall. But we've got 2 rows now, and we are approaching the end of that wall.
I don't know.
We are.
We do want to move though. We've never publicly said that. We want to get our own. We rent a space. I want to get our own warehouse.
Yeah.
And if we did that, it would be much bigger because we'd have we want a 3 times bigger skate park.
Mm-hmm.
And these are big plans. We'll see. We don't even know if YouTube's gonna exist tomorrow. At this point. My gosh. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know. I guess we would continue. We'd probably take everything and have to move it to one of the other walls and then make a gigantic super wall out of it. I don't really know.
We get creative. We wouldn't put it in a place like they could easily get hit.
Yes. So
because those are it. We don't.
It might have to start bordering the entire park or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Maybe we could have. This would be a huge operation if we have to move the top up and create a 3rd row or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe we'll just stop making boards.
Yeah,
we'll just
there you go.
Keep reprinting the old ones. No,
right.
we will keep making new boards.
These are hot.
Yeah.
These pack a little punch.
One has my whole mouth spicy.
All right. Terry _Donati.
What's up, Terry Donati?
He says biggest slam. A lot of people probably haven't heard your story. Maybe
I took that video
on my channel, so you can tell it real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what your biggest slam would be.
I can think of one off the top of my head.
It's like you twisted your toe or something crazy?
No, was the Corona 1, was that a 5-stair, or what was it? How many stairs was that?
I don't even know. It's a 5-stair. It's like a park rail 5-stair.
5-stair. So when I was younger, I'm getting back into them now, but I used to do Smith grind everything. And I was really good at Smith grinds, and I would Smith grind this handrail to skate park speed park rail 5-stair. And for whatever reason, one time I got into it. Actually, I have 2.
Did you get a lip slide?
No, I stuck. My back truck just didn't move, and I just nosedived straight down. And you know that thing where you clap the ground? You know?
Oh, you smack? Yeah.
I clapped my whole body. And so it was my face, both hands, my arms, just clapped the whole ground, and it was the most painful thing I've ever been in my life.
That sucks even when you high-five the ground is terrible.
The second one, I forgot about this until I was talking at Sessions back in the day when they had that concrete outrail, or outledge.
That was the greatest.
I tried to lip slide it. I hit my back truck on the way up.
Oh, you sacked.
I jumped. It was a combination of 4 falls. So I jumped, landed on the end of it, sacked, and then I had 2 puncture wounds in the backs of my thighs from where I landed.
Yeah.
And then I scorpioned and hit my face in the ground at the same time. So sack, puncture wounds, face, and scorpion.
Was there footage
all in
of
one
that?
fall. I don't think there's any footage of it.
I know the story.
I'd done it multiple times that day, and I just hit my back truck on the way up.
Snowboarding is dangerous.
Yeah, right.
I hit my head on a handrail, and
you hit your head on the ground, not on the
I was skating handrail, and I went deaf in this ear. I have a concert ring still, and I wasn't supposed to live, and I did.
Yeah, he almost died. Yeah. I didn't even know. I did not even know tonight. I went to school the next day.
Found it the next day.
I found it the next day at school.
Freaking girlfriend.
All right, moving on. So these are the last ones. So these are the heat level wild, and I've had these a couple times, and they are wild.
I'm not looking forward to these now because
I know
because my mouth is hot from those dudes. Yeah.
I know, right? Woo. So same recipe: Reaper mash, which is made with Reaper peppers and vinegar, Carolina Reaper peppers, and Moruga scorpion pepper. So same base recipe, just adding Moruga scorpion on there, which are brutal peppers. I've had a fresh one, and they are brutal.
This is a good appropriate size one.
Yeah. So, dude, I've had like borderline stomach cramps that I'm talking about off of these things. Like they're
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One morning I was just kind of hungry.
Cheers.
So like it was like 9 a.m. in the morning. I walk in, I like just grab peanuts. I grab them, eat them. I'm like, these are hot. I think Garrett did the exact same thing.
He grabbed a handful of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I grabbed like 3.
Okay. Grayson Hales asks, "What's the spiciest thing you've ever eaten?" And this question is for both of us. What is it?
Yours is much more interesting than mine, so I'll just get it out there.
I don't know what mine is, honestly.
The wings are probably the worst for you, which
But they weren't like when I had the wings. I've had things that have been physically spicier at the moment. I've just never had such bad repercussions.
Well, then you have a multi-layered thing.
Yeah,
Mine was the end. It wasn't the spiciest. I handled it in my mouth. You were like, "This is hot," and I'm like, "Nah, it's not that bad."
Mm-hmm.
And then you shut the camera off, and then I was like, I couldn't even walk 10 feet. By the time I got in my office, I was like on the floor.
Because of the cramps.
Screaming,
Super cramps.
yelling at the top of my lungs for help.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Give me toilet paper!" Because I want to blow my nose or something. I don't know what was happening. And I was asking for toilet paper or paper towels and just puking into a bag because someone brought me a bag.
Yeah.
It was bad. It's on your channel.
Super gnarly.
You can watch it. Yeah.
Super gnarly. Combination for me, I want to say, so it would be either the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion Pepper that I had.
That was hot. I had a little bite of that.
That is like one of the most delicious peppers that I've ever had, and then also the most like brutally hot. It's like a combination of like the throbbing internal pain of the super hots, like a Ghost or Reaper have, with the stinginess of like a habanero. Like habaneros have this like stingy pain to them.
I'm at stinging pain now.
I know, right? And that is the best of both of those things. That thing ruined me.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Death Wings in Las Vegas. That was just absolutely brutal. But that was made with a high level amount of extract, and it definitely led to the cramps that I had for 33 hours after that. And turned into the worst day of my entire life. So I will never do those again. I will never recommend those. And Ty Moss says he wants to go there and do them.
Oh, well, I'll be there for it.
Absolutely. Ninja was like, "Brian, should we tell him not to do it?" And I said, Ty, I'm going to say it once. You should not do this. And he goes, "I think I'm going to still try it." And I said, "That's your prerogative, but at least
When's he
going
to be there?
I don't know.
We should tell him we're going, and we should tell him.
I know, right? Yeah, Ty Moss, if you're watching this video, if you go and do that, I will be there for you, buddy. I will help you try.
The hottest thing in my mouth was the dehydrated or the dried ghost pepper in Braille.
Okay, yeah.
That was disgusting because everyone else was flipping out, and we were all using community milk.
Yep.
I shouldn't even talk about it.
Yep, that was gnarly. All right, 2 more questions. Hendrix _8827. What's your favorite revive trip you've ever gone on? I like to film for video parts and stuff. I got one in particular. They all kind of mesh together, but I have one
now.
kind of moment. I guess I don't know, one moment-ish. I guess mine are gonna be like older. I like the older ones. Like when we started traveling the most. And in one particular time, we went to LA and we went to San Francisco, and we weren't even planning on doing this, but we went out to LA, and that's when I met Jason Park for the first time. And Jason ended up actually, this is before he was on.
That was a really good trip.
He was on 4 3 block.
It was like the only time where it was like really sad at the ending.
Yeah.
After like a week of being with everyone, it was like really, usually you're ready to go home. It's sad, but you're ready to go home.
Yeah.
But this time it was like, it was just a bummer. I remember being on the tram to the airport.
Yep. And so Jason jumped in the van and he came up to San Francisco with us and hung out.
That was so fun.
And then we had to send him. I think he took a bus back to LA, maybe. I remember we stayed in Santa Cruz. We played putt putt. Any of those trips where we go from LA to San Francisco, and we have a big van. And we're literally driving.
Did we do it last year?
No, we didn't. We did it 2 years ago. So that was my favorite trip.
Maybe this year. Mine. That's definitely a good one. Mine was the San Jose trip. I say San Jose because we stayed with Braille, but we did all our street skating in San Jose. Mm-hmm. And that's when John was there, I was there, Alex was there. We got a lot of tricks for Take Over the World.
John's lip slide and your no slide?
Yeah, the big hubba. So it was
These are hot.
I know, I'm done. Because we don't have water, I'm done. But there was just a lot of tricks, a lot of videos done, productive, fun. Just a great all-around trip. I always think about that one. But I don't know. I mean, my first Vegas trip, when I did the demo for Orion, I'd never been to Vegas. And
When
I thought
was that?
I mean, whenever I started going to Vegas, 4 or 5 years ago.
I don't even remember.
And it was like, I thought I was gonna really dislike Vegas because like just being around people like drinking and everything that is associated with Vegas. Not that I'm like I can be around like being at a bar is one thing, but like being around people just like obliterated and annoying and loud. And like I don't know. I just didn't know what to expect, and then I got there and I was like, oh, I love this place.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Great for skateboarding.
Yeah, Las Vegas is an amazing skateboard city. All right, last question. What is the meanest thing Andy has done to you, and what's the meanest thing you have done to him? I don't know. I do one unintentionally mean thing.
Right? Yeah, it's always unintentional.
So, one day when we were living together, long time ago, I was carrying my camera bag upstairs, and whole bag of camera gear.
Oh, like, this is on me.
Yeah, huge bag.
Mean to me. Okay.
Yeah, mean. Well, yeah, both. So, I accidentally dropped my entire camera bag down the stairs, and I smashed his guitar that he had since
my first guitar.
His first guitar. He had it since he was like a kid. Yeah. I just obliterated his guitar in a million pieces.
Why was it at the bottom of the stairs?
I have no idea.
Why would I put it there?
Yeah, so I just destroyed his first guitar.
And you gave me yours.
I just happened to have an acoustic guitar, so I just like walked downstairs and I was just like holding the guitar. I was like, I absolutely destroyed your guitar. I'm sorry. Here's mine, and just gave you your guitar.
And that's in my office right now.
Really?
Same one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's worse than you done to me?
I mean, it's all most of it's documented.
You threw a ball at my balls yesterday.
I did not mean to do that. It was so perfect.
You sure did.
That's on my channel somewhere. Or will be. So I think maybe when it was multiple of us. You fell asleep early, which is not something you do during high school.
Oh wow.
You don't fall asleep early, and you were in bed sleeping. And I was like, there was this big jar of pretzel. We ate it all, but there was this big jar that had pretzels in it, and the bottom was like really big pretzel salt.
Yep.
And we were like, well, let's go in and pour it in Brian's mouth while he's sleeping.
Yeah,
we're
perfect.
Like, how are we gonna do that? So we're like, we don't want to get in his eyes. So one person was on duct tape duty. I think I was on duct tape duty, maybe. Which, that's a terrible idea right there.
There's footage of this.
Yeah, somewhere on a tape, like at your mom's house. But so one person was on the light duty, one person was on duct tape duty, one person had the pretzels, and we were filming it all. So count 3, 1, 2, 3.
4-man operation.
Turn the light on. Duct tape over your eyes because we thought we were helping you. and then like he poured the salt in your mouth, and you did the footage. He like sat up, going like, with duct tape over your face. It was the funniest thing in the world.
I'm sure,
it was that was probably the meanest. Everything else, like, I have definitely physically hurt you, but I've never meant to. I don't think I've ever meant to. Like, except like us, like, videos, like, purposely throwing things at each other, but that's like...
I've just realized how many times I've been hit by balls, like, in the face or in my balls somewhere. I get hit a lot.
Dude, there's a video of, like, us announcing fall decks when we were in the very first warehouse. And I turned around and hit you in the face.
This jacks me in the face. This is
it's
true.
on YouTube.
It is.
You gotta put it in the video. It's so bad. Every time I watch it, I'm like, I feel so bad.
You just destroyed me.
Dude, you gotta we'll watch it after you turn this off. Okay. It's so bad.
All right. Well, that was the end of the questions. Thank you to everybody who submitted them. There was like 500 questions asked on this, so there's a lot. So I couldn't get to all of them clearly.
We'll do it again.
So we'll do it again. Thanks to Andy for coming. In the description will be a link to his YouTube channel. You guys already know exactly who he is, but in case you somehow randomly don't, it'll be down there for you. He's the weirdest person I know, and you should watch him to be weird. Thank you guys for checking out the video. This is a new camera, by the way, so let me know how you feel about like the color, the quality, and all that kind of stuff.
I like it.
First video I filmed with it. So let me know on that in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. It's going to, oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.